there is two big Avengers films coming at us, the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. And you would imagine, if you're a director in Hollywood who is a fan of genre films, you are probably interested in directing a Marvel film because it's going to skyrocket your career. Well, one director that's already worked with Marvel Studios was asked whether he'd be interested in doing Secret Wars, and his response was a pretty simple no. So first up, I'm not going to point out one specific outlet that said that it was the director of both Doctor Strange films, because clearly they don't know what they're talking about or did their research. But Scott Derrickson directed Doctor Strange 1, Sam Raimi directed Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So what we are in fact talking about, because people were confused there, and even though they clicked the article and still saw it said Scott Derrickson, for some reason they still thought he directed the sequel. Either way, though, Secret Wars is going to be a big deal. It's going to be one of the most expensive films ever made, and when it really comes down to it, the director that directs that film is going to make enough to never have to direct again. So you would think everybody would be interested or say they're interested. Fans asked Scott Derrickson, the director of Doctor Strange 1, would you be interested in doing it? His reply was no. No further comments, just no. And again, I respect it. I really respect this, because why would he want to? He already legitimately had a bad falling out with Marvel because he didn't want to do what they wanted to do. He wanted to make his own multiversal film and not focus on the elements that they wanted. He wanted to do a completely different story that didn't even connect to what they were trying to build. He didn't want to commit to the release date that they set. He wanted to go in a different direction and use different characters, and it just didn't work out. So why would he want to go back to a system that's going to make him do the same thing, except at a scale that dwarfs Doctor Strange 2 because it's Secret Wars? Again, yeah, of course he doesn't want to do it. It's absolutely insane. Any director that signs on to an MCU project has a crosshair on them for the rest of time and space and eternity and the entire multiverse. That's just a fact. DC fans hate them. Hollywood elitists look down on them. Comic book fans automatically, after one project, go, oh, if that director is gone, they have to direct this other one. See Taika and Guardians of the Galaxy after James Gunn was fired. Again, the moment you direct a big Marvel Studios film, your career gets better, but at the same time, it becomes a nightmare. He wants to avoid that again, and good for him.